Back to the air, Allen. On the move, headed right. He's on the move. 16 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That play good for 17 and a first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
A good opening series has him across midfield now with a new set of downs. Throwing now on first down. Allen escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Third and long, it's Allen. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. So no return on that punt. And the Seahawks drive is going to start from deep in their own territory. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Well, I call that a table setter. If you're getting that kind of efficient production out of your fullback, well, that just sets the table up for everyone else on this offense to eat.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Silver!
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought down by Fred Warner. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Okay, why do I think right now, as fullback heads to the sideline after that call, the lobbying begins. Give me the rock. Fullbacks don't normally get a ton of carries, but they also typically don't get plays like that.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Hey, 13 loop.
A give now from the gun. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That one gains 7. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. One quarter done, 3 to go in this battle of elite teams. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Right up the gut. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
He's on the move. That's complete, David Njoku. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Let's go.
Here's the handoff. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go.
Back-to-back carries here. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Hey, easy. Route. Go. Go. Let's go. Here we go.
Lawrence in the pistol. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Charvarius Ward picks it off. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back to the well again. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Lengthy 4th down try here. They need 6. They'll go. Allen. Cut out left. And this one does not go far. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Justin Reed with the tackle. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Blown back gets the handoff. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. He gets 6 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Easy. Read it, 24. Read it. Hey, run. 11. Go. Silver.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Hits his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Ready.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Hey, go.
Plowing up the middle. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Pressure coming for Lawrence. Finds his man, Gray. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Trying to push this past the marker. That's the 1st and more inside the 45. They go for it on 4th down and get it in a big way, 25 yards there.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Hey, let's go. Here we go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Hey, Lion.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Ready.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Now Seattle going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
On red.
Now it's Lawrence. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
56. All 52. Out.
Back to throw it. He's loaded another one up. That's intercepted near the sideline. And the Seahawks are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say this has been a defensive slobber knocker through 2, right? Maybe some points finally on the horizon as we resume play. From his own end zone, here we go. And the choice to leave the end zone going to cost him just a slight bit as he's out a little short of that 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. They give it to him again. And They've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
And the Seahawks with a dime look defensively, third down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That heater is going to fall to the turf. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. On now comes their punter. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be Seahawks football. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
Hand off to the back. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought down by Fred Warner. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Ready up. Lisa 24. Silver.
Lawrence to throw it. Setting up the screen. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Metcalf there to bring it in. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown! I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Johnson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
56, 56. That's it.
Here's a give up the middle. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Working quickly here. Another carry for him. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Here we go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. He finds Johnson. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense up to the line fast. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. The handoff on 3rd and short. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Middle. That's it.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
And he can't find the lane before being wrapped up at the line. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It'll be a gain of 5, so now 4th and short. A decision to be made coming up here.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
4th and 3, drive on the line. They'll run for this. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. There's a handoff up the gut. And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll run it here on 3rd down. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Forced out to his right. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Hey, go! It's hot.
Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
They may be a dying breed in the NFL, but this is why fullbacks will continue to be used by some teams each and every year. Those bigger bodies. They're almost always good for a positive gain before someone can drag them down.
Hey, kill!
They'll run now on 2nd down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Same price.
Brings up 3rd down and 8.
30 left.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. They did it! He made the interception! And he's gonna go! It's a pick 6! Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
The touchdown brought it even, and this try can give them a fourth quarter lead. And he comes through on the kick to give them the lead here in the fourth quarter. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Hill now to return it. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it.
Trailing by one score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Red on red. Red.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
All right, let's go.
QB sneak coming. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Easy. Route. Great job. 13, Luke. Hey, I'm gun.
2nd and 4. That one complete to Njoku. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
On red. Here we go. Hey, Jupiter. Hey, chill.
Lawrence working from the gun. Got a man. It's Njoku. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to give him the ball.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's going to run this one well into the red zone to the 14. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks trail by just 1. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hey, run! Hot.
Right up the gut. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Hey, go, go! Go, go!
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback drive power for it. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
So many offenses will script, Kate, their first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser-used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue the push for the goal line. Hey, range? Range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Here we go.
Setting up to pass. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
All right, let's go. Go, street. Here we go.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a gain of 5, but they still need a bunch here on 4th down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. This is biggest moment of the game so far. An important field goal try here. A pretty automatic look for him from the left.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide.
He'll look to throw it. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Hey, tight.
Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Try and push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks make the play that should win them this game.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hold the ready.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion.
Handoff now from the gun. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. They're going to call their final timeout here. Just 9 seconds to go. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Rip, 23. Silver.
Back to the well again. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. One final shot here. Escapes out to the left. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Seahawks make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So for my partner, Brock Huard, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.